Consider the following 12 data points. We're going to find the mean, median, 25th percentile, 75th percentile, minimum, maximum, range, and mode. First, to find the mean, I have to find the average. So to find the average, I add all of these together, and I get 389. That's the sum. Then I divide by 12 because I have 12 numbers in my data set. And I end up with 32.42 rounded to the nearest hundredth. Please pay attention to the rounding directions in your problem so that you round appropriately. Then we move on to the median. The median is the middle number in the data set. So the first thing we have to do is put our 12 numbers in order least to greatest. After you put them in order least to greatest, it's a good idea to double check and make sure that you have 12 numbers written down. It's very easy to drop a number when you're reordering them. So now I go and I'm going to play the slash game, which means I work my way inside. Small and big, cut them off. Right? You're working your way towards the middle by chopping off a large and small number. Now you will see here that we have two numbers in the middle, 32 and 33. There's not just one. So I have to find the average of those two. 32 plus 33 divided by 2. So I get 65 divided by 2, and my median is 32.5, which makes sense. That is directly between these two numbers. So when you go to find your 25th and 75th percentile, right, we know the 25th percentile zero, your median is 50 percentile, and then you have 100 at the end, right? 100 is all of your data. So the 25th percentile is the front half of your data. 32 is not your median, right? So it is considered part of the front half. So again, you use the slash method to work your way inside. And if you'll notice, we again have two numbers in the middle. Now this one's a little bit easier, but same concept that you would take 23 plus 23 and divide it by 2. So 46 divided 2, my 25th percentile would be 23. And it's slashed right between them. And that's going to be important when we look at the numbers. So when you go to your 75th percentile, right, 33 is considered part of the top half. We use our slash method, and we find two numbers in the middle. So again, I take the average, 39 plus 41 divided by 2. 80 divided by 2 is 40. So my 75th percentile, it goes between them. So when you're looking at this, let me kind of erase the non-vertical marks so I can make a better point here. When you're looking at this, between your vertical markings, you should have an equal number of numbers. So you can see there are 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here. The 25th, 50th, 75th percentile split your data into 4 equal parts. So you should always have the same number of numbers in between, and that's a good way to double check that you didn't use the wrong number for any of your percentiles. Moving on to the last 4, the minimum, maximum, range, and mode. It's easiest if your numbers are still in order least to greatest. So you'll see I still have those 12 numbers. Now the minimum, always the smallest. So our minimum is 23. Our maximum, always the biggest, 46. The range is the difference between the max and the min. So max minus the min equals the range. So my range is 23. The range is pretty easy to find after you have the maximum and the minimum. And then the mode that appears most often. So when I go through, I see that 23 is there 4 times. Once, 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 once. 41 is there twice, once. So really, 23 is there 4 times, so my mode is simply 23.